Hello friends and welcome back to our channel San and Sam Vocabulary. So today's words have been taken from the Indian Express of 7 March 2022 article Dire Conditions in Besieged Mariupol City Becoming Unfit for Human Life. So for those who don't know what Mariupol is, it is the 10th largest city in Ukraine with a population of 4.44 lakh and an area of 166 kilometers square. The first word is dire and its part of speech is redjective and its spellings are dire. Its meaning is very extreme and serious. The synonyms are extreme, serious, critical, drastic, and its antonyms are light-hearted, calm, mild, and unserious. The sentence is these people are in dire need of help, and the second sentence is the dire conditions are making it difficult for the human life to survive. The second word is besiege, and its part of speech is a verb, and its spellings are Besiege. Its meaning is to surround a particular area so that no one can leave or enter that place. The synonyms are encircle, enchain, border, barrier, blockade, and its antonyms are free, liberate, and freedom. The sentence is the Mariupol city is besieged. Let's move on to the explanation of this article, and I would also be telling the meaning of some difficult words which we see across this article. We all are shocked by the blasts which are damaging the city, right? People are running low on food and water, and there is a cutoff of heat during the freezing nights. The people of Mariupol in Ukraine overall have been trapped in this Russian attack. In the interviews, the residents and the local officials of the city of Mariupol are describing the nightmarish conditions after 5 days of shelling by the Russian forces. Shelling means bombardment. On Sunday, the city said that they would attempt to resume an evacuation effort that was called off a day earlier because of the Russian attacks. Here, called off means to cancel an event. There is no electricity, no heating, and no telephone connections, no food, and no water. It is an absolute horror, said an advisor of the mayor in Mariupol, Petro Andriushchenko. The humanitarian condition is so bad that people have to drink water from the puddles which are lying on the streets. Like, it is seriously horrible. The shelling has destroyed the city. Here, shelling once again means bombardment. The bombardment has destroyed the city and is making it unfit for the human life to survive. The city had not been able to accurately count the dead bodies which have been killed in this Russian attack, and also they were not able to help many of the wounded. It just never stops. Everyone who is trying to go out on the streets is seriously risking their lives. It means that whenever you are going out on the streets, you never know that which gunshot or which rocket or missile is going to land on you next. And the conditions are so worse that the bombardment is going on continuously, and once you are going out on the streets, you are making a decision between life and death. It means that you can be the next one to be killed. It is seriously never stopping, and it is threatening the lives of the people. And it was not even their fault that they are stuck in this Russian and Ukraine attack, and the Russian forces are not even allowing the people to get out of the city and are delaying the evacuation and are basically violating the ceasefires. On Saturday, the city leaders halted a planned evacuation because of the shelling. So it means that on Saturday, the city leaders cancelled a planned evacuation, or you can say they stopped the planned evacuation because the Russian forces once again violated the temporary ceasefire, which was meant for nearly 500,000 residents to flee. And now, at this point of time, President Vladimir Putin is blaming Ukraine for sabotaging the humanitarian routes. Here, sabotaging means damage, and in my personal opinion, it is really unfair. Like, you can't blame someone for something they never did. Here, what is happening is that Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, is blaming directly or indirectly the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, for damaging the humanitarian routes. Like, why in the world would someone damage and sabotage their own humanitarian routes when their own country is in such a crisis? Like, it's seriously unfair, in my opinion. Another evacuation was once again announced on Sunday and was also cancelled because the Russian troops once again violated the ceasefire, and the Ukrainian officials accused the Russian troops for violating the ceasefire once again. And now the city officials were wary of the Russian forces. Here, wary means that not trusting that person once again, because they have broken your trust many times. And here, the same thing is happening. Like, the Russian forces are violating the ceasefire again and again and again. So, obviously, the Ukrainian officials can't trust Russian troops anymore. Even they gathered people for a planned evacuation, but they can't send the residents out on the routes because the streets and all the humanitarian routes are way too dangerous, and there was no ceasefire or stoppage of bombardment in the whole length of the corridor, and the Russian troops are continuing to attack their positions, he said. And this is why they're not even letting the residents to board their buses, because it's really risky out in there. Now let's see what happens, and let's pray for the good. Thank you, and we will meet you tomorrow with a new one. Till then, goodbye.